finishing the Minotaurs.
You mean the Minotaur's whole level?
The whole level.
Yeah,
because if this hits the floor, you don't see
You'll be
that.
hearing the chains and the thunks.
I think I'm going to take
what's your
pretty much going to have to be double jointed. Very hard to tell depth from that straight on angle.
The creature's going to be attacking by lifting up and then going wham like that,
Yeah.
right? And it's that movement.
Yeah.
That's where you need to see the threat.
Games have been my passion almost forever. For whatever reason, time I would spend with my father, we'd always go to the arcades. And he would play pinball and I would play video games. They've been an integral part of my life since youth. Playing multiplayer games and trying to get the top score, and that's what really drove my interest. Feeling like that is something that I could do with the rest of my life. Complex Games is an independent video game development company here in Manitoba.
When we wanted to get into it, I think we were sort of basing our business decisions off of what people 5, 6, 7 years before us had been able to accomplish.
The company started out way back in 2002 working on what would have been called a AAA project called Gladiator. We just worked on that in each other's basements for 3 or 4 months.
We'd start working about 16 hours and then sleeping for 8, and all we did was work or sleep. It was getting up to like 26, 27, 28 hours.
We finished it, and it was terrible.
We built this prototype, we took it to the E3 trade show, and we shopped it around.
What we discovered was our first major lesson. As a company of maybe 5 or 6 guys, no track record, no experience, there was absolutely no way that any publisher would ever really support us to finish the title.
It was a big shot, it was go big or go home kind of an adventure.
So all this time and investment and energy had gone to this company, and we suddenly had to stop, and that was very hard.
Noah went off to Europe, and I started working a day job at an insurance company.
I went to Sweden and took a master's degree in art and technology. What I got out of going away to study was that in order to succeed, I would really have to focus on goals that we would be able to accomplish at the scale that we had.
The history of the company was about a year of a really intense activity, 3 years of just kind of treading water and making sure that we weren't letting interest in this dream die out. And then it's been a whirlwind 2 years of just really rapid development.
Currently, we have 5 projects that we're working on simultaneously. The first big one is called Pirates Ahoy, and it's a Facebook-based, social networking-based micro MMO game, action strategy sort of game. We have 3 iPhone titles. One is called Skipping Stone. Very simple, relaxing app that orients around just skipping stones across the water. We have another game for the iPhone called Cyber Circuit, which is a top-down 3D shooter. Our third game is a funny little tower defense strategy game called Castle Smashers. So those 3 titles we're trying to release this year. We are also developing a curling game for the Wii, and it's called Wii Curl, and it's really a game that focuses on providing an accurate and fun modern console version of curling. Running an indie game development company with 8 guys is absolutely insane. We all get along really well and we try and have fun. Just the personalities of everyone on the team work really well together. And I'd like to say that we planned that, but we really didn't. We just tried to hire the best people we could at the time.
Seeing this dream evolve from being about 2 guys wanting to make video games to 8 guys wanting to make a life out of making video games. Where we are today is not anywhere I would have imagined we would have been a year ago.
Just surviving in this industry is a huge accomplishment, and we're still here, we're still fighting, we're still growing, and most companies would have caved in by now.